Hello, welcome back. Last time I found an ancient warrior's suit of armor hidden in the catacombs. Let's see if anybody has anything to say to me right now. Right, the magic rock. I think I've pretty much depleted the gossip at this point. Maybe not. There might be one or two still hiding in here. I have a lot of money. Ring of Power, 15 to Strength. Would I like that? I mean, for my class, that seems better than the Ring of Skill. This is more a rogue thing.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
So Ring of Power, 7,000. That seems like a decent choice. I just got some armor, so I don't want to replace with that. Hit steals 3% mana. How about that? Absorbs half of trap damage. Cool. Let's do it. Alright, so I have a Ring of Power now. In case I decide that I am interested in dexterity someday.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Let's put it away. Next to my book reading sort. Right, I wanted a bow for something, and I have the Staff Town portal. Yep, going in with inventory in this state. That's fine.
Good day.
Jillian, talk to me.
Count Farnham is a drunkard who fills his belly with ale.
Pippin.
What ails you, my friend? I have made a very interesting discovery.
Unlike us, creatures can heal themselves. Yep. So I don't know if I was supposed to already find this magic rock. Ogden's sign came in a good bit of time before I was actually able to do it, so I'm just going to assume, based on that,
over here.
that the...
in case you haven't noticed, I don't...
Right. Do I want to look at what you have for sale? Sure.
Over here.
So I can't have any of my windows open while I'm doing this. I just have to, like, know what my stats are and know what I'm holding. So I have the Vicious Warhammer, 5 to 9, 69% damage. Ooh, this needs repair. Helm of Might, Arcane's Valor, Buckler of Strength. What could you have that I would want? A pendant? Maybe?
Over here.
Sapphire Cap of the Ages, Resist Lightning, Indestructible. Cool, but no. And also I can't afford it. Alright, so, right, repair. I forgot to do that before. So let's take care of it. Mana's gonna be empty until... I haven't talked to Ogden today.
Many adventurers have great...
10 times as many, yep.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Staff of Town Portal could use repair, but I'm not gonna. Oh, that's surprisingly cheap. And I'm not going to bother repairing that. I don't expect to use it enough to actually break it. Adria. What say you?
I sense a chest opened in darkness holds no greater treasure than when it is opened in the light. The storyteller Cain is an enigma, but only to those who do not look. His knowledge of what lies beneath the cathedral is far greater than even he allows himself to realize.
So that was a new one. Alright. Infravision, that was kind of fun once. Book of Inferno, I could read it. I know I'm being weird about books. I am actually going to buy this one. It's cheap enough and sounds like fun. And don't I gain something from books? Mana is 32-0, 32-11, so it refills my mana a bit. And now I can cast Inferno. I need a Book of Town Portal. Looking for one of those. Alright, Catacombs, level 5. Then to get to level 6 I go other way, actually. So Magic Rock, if available, may be on level 6 or deeper. Somebody is jamming on an electric guitar, but it's very far away from me. This little spot on the map just is not filling in. I guess it never will. Alright, I got ambushed by some mean acid-spitting beasts over there. But they're all dead now. Right, I brought a bow for situations such as that. Or this. This one would work too. Okay. Maybe it would have gone better to just close the gap, but... They run away from me, which is kind of a pain, so... This is how I'm doing things right now. A little preview of how Rogue is gonna go, maybe. Alright, so now I want to switch. Every time I block, it interrupts my attack. Alright, so you're there, sure. You make a hit sound, I think it is slightly different, but it's very similar to the little fallen ones. Oh, you actually landed one of those arrows. Good for you. Yeah, you go down in one chop. This mace I'm using, or whatever it is pretty good. Hunter's bow, sure. A chest open in darkness. Something, something. Book of Town Portal? Nah, Stone Curse. Can I read it? No. 51! Woo, that's pricey. That's why that slot's empty. Of course, that's my gold slot. So here's the way down to level 7. I'm gonna do it real quick, just to have done it. And then go back. So I have been to level 7. In case that matters for everything. I'm wondering if the deepest level reached determines what quests are generated, because only other thing I can think that would do it is either like number of visits to town or character level, because they do come in slowly. But I have a suspicion it has to do with deepest level reached. I could have waited. I did not. Is this all water out here? Like, what's that blue stuff? Death Shade Flesh Ball. Well, he's not very able to hit me. I'm not very able to hit him either, though. Okay. Hey, does this let me... No, it still requires 51 magic. Same as to read the book. So I still can't see what Stone Curse does. I'll plan to sell that. Nothing much going on in here. This is a little bit suspicious. There's a stairway up to the Chamber of Bone. Oh, I found something. Might that be where the magic rock is? Or just something else entirely? The wall is closed. Do I have to, like, use a scroll of phasing to get in there or something, I wonder? Or maybe it's a bloodstone situation sort of thing. So I think most of my memories about this game were in multiplayer mode where not as many quests generate and just a bunch of stuff works differently. I probably just didn't spend that much time playing single player back in the day. So that's why I'm seeing things that are new to me here. Regular Hunter's Bow, you go away. Hi. So, Chamber of Bone, in the sort of east. Now, before I go this way, let's investigate that. This goes to somewhere familiar. I think this might be encouraging me to phase. Or perhaps I come from the Chamber of Bone into that? Why would I do that, though? Okay, so I need the ability to use a Scroll of Phasing, which I think teleports me a short distance, potentially through walls. Because, yeah, there's no opening this up as far as I can see. Okay, so, phasing. I have at least one Scroll of Phasing in storage. I don't think I can use them yet, though. So that's level 6 east. Or again, maybe I'll find something elsewhere on the level that just opens it up. Look for... Okay, don't just run in there. That's dangerous. Yeah, I got myself surrounded. Okay, there we go. Do I have a... Yeah, I do. Huh. Might not have been the best aim, but it did some work. Oh, they know not to step into it. How smart of them. They can tell fire is hot, the peak of intelligence. It is called firewall. They know they can't walk through walls. Bunch of acid beasts, huh? I want you gone first because you do mean nasty things. Arrows being shot at me, that's less mean and nasty. Hey, a level up. I was just about to check how close I was to one of those. Yeah, so that's way off 51 magic. I think it's unlikely I'll ever be reading that book. I'll leave that ring mail there, I guess. Everything else I have seems more valuable. Monsters seem like they're learning to swarm. They were very ineffective at that before, but now they're better at it. Hey, you. Picking one particular one out of the crowd's not always the easiest thing to do. Sometimes my clicks just don't go where I want. Silly bat, charging around blindly. Smacking into the walls. I wonder if that actually deals damage to them. Potion of mana, mythical book.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
Say that one more time.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes. Okay. Is this the Hall of Heroes? So if I find something called the Hall of Heroes, perhaps that leads me to the Chamber of Bone. But also maybe I can use phasing to get in, maybe. Hall of Heroes. Like, no particularly conspicuous looking set pieces are generating here. There's still a little bit of level left to uncover. But not... actually, no, that was the last of it, wasn't it? There's a conspicuously missing spot right there. I think that just indicates... wait! I read the book and now it's open! Oh! Okay. Yeah, I thought this looked different from what I remembered. Alright, Chamber of Bone. Let's go there. Something new. Yeah, so I'm not on any level, I'm just in a little sub-region like the water source. Alright, yep. True to name, there are skeletons here. I have a blunt weapon, fortunately. Ooh, something new. That was not unseen, I could see it clearly. Highly visible. If I can hover over and identify it, it's a scene. Horned demon, alright, you'll try and charge me, or not. Okay, well that's a door to somewhere. Let's not open it just yet. Big charge did nothing to me. Oh, that's why you're unseen. I saw you just materialize out of the chainmail.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to sell this. I guess I can do that then, sure. Right, I have to put that on... well, this is gonna be awkward. Sort of. Alright, and I'll leave the staff here. Pick up the chainmail. Put those things on, and almost have enough room. But not quite. There's a skull lever, let's not pull it yet. Alright. So I've been to the Chamber of Bone, I've been to level 7, again, like, going on the theory that stepping into a level may generate quests. Let's do a quick... also, I have a staff to sell you, except it's unidentified, isn't it? It is unidentified.
I
Alright,
sense
well...
a soul, a chest opened in
Oh,
darkness.
so that's a quest now.
You will become an eternal servant of the Dark Lords should you perish within this cursed domain. Enter the Chamber of Bone at your own peril.
Alright then. She was reading that whole thing kind of weird. Anyway, right, if I want to sell that, I want to identify it first because it sells for more, probably?
Well, what can I do for you? Look at that edge, that balance. A sword in the right hands, and against the right foe, is the master of all weapons. Its keen blade finds little to hack or pierce on the undead. But against a living, breathing enemy, a sword will better slice their flesh.
So everybody here really wants me to keep a blunt weapon and a sharp weapon. Because they're different.
Ach, no, nothing of this place. But you may try asking Cain. He talks about many things, and we're not surprised maybe he had some answers to your question.
Right. Before I sell, let's identify.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
It's fine. It's gold. Alright. I need him to tell me what kind of metal this is.
A book that speaks of a chamber of human bones? Well, a chamber of bone is mentioned in certain archaic writings that I studied in the libraries of the East. These tomes inferred that when the lords of the underworld desired to protect great treasures, they would create domains where those who died in the attempt to steal that treasure would be forever bound to defend it. A twisted, but strangely fitting end.
Alright, so the Hall of Heroes. I am fighting the past heroes who look to get the thing out of the chamber, and I will be the first one to succeed. Or, I'll die in there, and then the game restarts as a minion guarding the chamber.
Ogden
The
has
gameplay
owned
completely
and
changes. That's probably not what happens.
Greetings, good master. Farnham spends far too much time here I am afraid that I don't know anything about that, good master. Cain has many books that may be of some help.
Nobody else is going to know anything. Just Adria and Cain, probably. Okay, so how much did that chainmail I picked up sell for? 312? That's something. Gold composite bow. 40 decks. How far off of that am I? Would I... Whoops! Gotta watch when I'm aiming for the I key. I might get a different one. That's fine, it was just a little mana potion. Gonna sell this? I'm not reaching 51 magic, that's way too much. Gonna sell this. I'm not reaching 51 magic, that's way too much. Dexterity's 33. If I get to 40 dexterity, better bows will be available at that time.
I don't have a spell
Whoops!
ready.
I'm almost trying to cast on you by accident. Alright, so that can go away. I'll keep the other one. This stays with me. You can heal me a bit.
What ails you, my friend? Cain is a true... This sounds like a very dangerous place. If you venture there, please take great care.
Alright, will do.
Good day. Our blacksmith is a point of pride to the people of Tristram.
Heard that, I think.
I'm afraid that I haven't heard anything about that. Perhaps Cain the storyteller could be of some help.
Everybody says go talk to Cain. I'm stashing nothing. Maybe I should put away a few mana potions or sell them. Or maybe I should just use them.
Psst, over here.
Yep.
I guess I owe the blacksmith my life. What there is of it. Sure, Griswold offered me an apprenticeship at the smithy. He's a nice enough guy, but I'll never get enough money to... Well, let's just say that I have definite plans that require a large amount of gold.
Is this the thing you told me about that involved Jillian? Maybe.
A vast and mysterious treasure, you say? Maybe I could be interested in picking up a few things from you. Or better yet, don't you need some rare and expensive supplies to get you through this ordeal?
The opportunist. I'll look at your item. What is it? Kinda cool, not really for me. That's a rogue suit of armor, I think. Alright, so sell to Adria. I will sell a couple of mana potions. 4 of them, sure. How much do they sell for? Is that even worth the effort to do it?
I sense a soul in search of
12. No, it really is
answers.
not, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm here. Book of Stone Curse, 3,000. Nice. Staff of Stone Curse. Nice. Okay. Good. You have anything interesting to buy?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Scrolls of Firewall honestly are pretty good. Book of Firewall... I'm gonna buy that? 27 magic is much more achievable. I'm gonna spend 6,000 on a Book of Firewall? Yes, I am. That's right, and the scroll. It's a good spell. I don't already know Firewall, do I? No. There's 4 pages, I won't be filling those out with this character. Okay, so this goes in storage until... Wait, hang on, I have a book reading sword, and it's just enough to read it. Check it out.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Oops, not what I meant to do. There we go. And stash this. The rest of that is all pretty okay. Alright, cool. So,
day.
what's the rest
How
of my
may
books
I
here?
serve you?
Telekinesis, Holy Bolt, Healing, Healing. 28 is 1 point out of reach. Okay. So, Chamber of Bone. Do I need repair? Buckler's looking a little iffy, actually. I mean, not really,
Oh,
but if
what
it takes
can I do
enough
for
more punishment... That's all fine. Okay. Sabaton Portal. Alright, Skull Lever. Something was pulled. Do I need to pull multiple of those to... Yeah, closed door. Hang on, that's what it normally says. It says closed, not locked. Okay. I have a blunt weapon, the best thing for skeletons. And I'm gonna swing it over and over in this spot. This would be the place to use my Scroll of Firewall. Right here. Oh, right, but they won't walk into it, of course. There's another one. Cool. Well, let's advance the wall a little bit further.
I don't have a spell ready.
Okay, neat. Well, they'll stream out of there slowly. Don't get too close to that fire, Zarus. Okay, one at a time, boys. Yep, they're coming. Skull lever. I pulled 2 skull levers. Whatever that does, it's been done now. This didn't fill in, but I think that's just one of those spots that doesn't do that. So, Warrior's Pathfinding knew that I could not click there and get in. So even without infravision, I can't attempt to walk to a place that could be clear if it is in fact occupied by monsters. An information leak. I can learn things I'm not supposed to know. Ooh. Am I attacking the right way? I might not have been. Alright, was this the Chamber of Bone? It was a chamber with a bunch of bones in it. Do I want to go back already? Kinda. This is silly, but it's...
I don't have a spell ready.
Oh, right. There's a portal. Here's a staff. Here's a hunter's bow, and you know what? I can also drop this on the ground and take this helm. Sure. Alright, another round of selling. And the number of things that just kind of land in my pocket at all times is a little excessive
Hello,
sometimes.
my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Jagged. And with knockback.
Well, what can I do for you?
Yes, Hunter's Bow, that's just regular. Helm, Morning Star, Large Axe. Okay. Healing.
What ails you, my friend?
You know what? I'll talk to Adriel later. I can just stay here for now. That is a spell I could cast. If I wanted to cast lightning, maybe at some point. What am I seeing right here? It's like a... Okay, this side has one too. Just a circle of something on the ground. Little ring of dirt. Another tome, right? And that would seem to be the end of things. Perhaps reading the tome will do something. Arcane knowledge gained. Hi, I see 3 dragon heads. Arcane knowledge gained. Guardian. Mana 50, can't cast it. Okay, I learned Guardian. Alright, if I get 50 mana, I will try casting that. Huh. Okay. There's also a little more to do up there. Interesting. Not sure what to make of that. Does it just passively boost my defense, maybe? That'd be nice. Okay, yeah, so this is... Ah, I see. It was blocked by an unseen. One that was actually unseen, so I couldn't go there. Ooh, look at all this.
Too much baggage.
Blue things. Alright, can you pack more efficiently? Yes. Yeah, eventually. Actually, no. Okay. So then ditch that cloak. I don't need that thing. Potion of mana, sure. And a whole bunch more stuff. Alright, well, in that case... oh boy. Battle axe. Rags, sure, why not? Because they don't fit, that's why. Dagger does. Yeah, no way I can arrange... Well, I can do that. Alright. This is the shuffle. I'll take that to Adria at some point.
Well,
Nope,
what
nope.
can I do for you?
Hello, my friend. Stay
Broad
a while
axe.
and listen.
Warrior's Axe of Craftsmanship. That's a two-handed weapon. Not my style. That's a lot of dexterity the dagger gives me, but I don't see how that would help me. Ooh! Extra light. That sounds pretty good. High durability, accuracy, valiant. Oh boy, rags that give slightly more armor than normal. Helm of Might, plus 9 to strength, that's probably better. I want to try this out in the dark to see how much it actually helps. I wanted to actually, now that I'm thinking about it, turn my gamma down just a bit. I think I overdid it with turning it up. Game's supposed to be a little bit dark.
What can I do for you?
It's annoying, but it's just part of the experience. Alright, so all of these things make sense to sell. Valiant Cap of Radiance I do want to try a little bit. Healing, sure.
What ails you, my friend?
And I'm now back down to just the magic rock again. So, the Skulls... Bone
How may I
chamber?
serve
Bone
you?
chamber is resolved. Bunch of money, gonna try this out, and let's sell that stuff. And I can get back to what I was doing in level 6, 7, whatever it was. Although I shouldn't do that. This is a perfect
I
time
sense a soul in search of answers.
to take a break. So let's do that. Alright, I'll try out the helm. Let's do it at the church right now, because I can just walk right back in there, right? Now I wonder, if my portal is there, and I walk into the church, does that erase the portal? Could I walk there to the portal spot and use it again, or would it just not be there? You know what? Let's not test those things. That'd be tempting fate. So anyway, next time, exiting Bone Chamber and back to whatever level I was on.